welcome back to another episode from the Critics Collective. I'm Ron, and today we're going to be talking about a television show that had a nice little run. I don't know if you've heard of it, so I'm trying to put it out there, maybe put you on game. It's called A Man or The Man with a Plan. It's just Man with a Plan. I don't know why I'm adding stuff before. Man with a Plan. You can catch it right now on Paramount Plus. What's happening now with streaming is you might get parts of the seasons one place and then the parts elsewhere. So just start there and see where it takes you. This show, I end up bumping into it because I enjoyed another show called Episode, starring the same individual who was one of the major stars, or just say stars. They shared it equally on the 90s sitcom Friends. And if you enjoy Friends or Living Single, stuff like that, I think you'll enjoy this show. Now, Man with a Plan came out in 2016 to 2020. You're looking at 4 seasons, 30 minutes each. I think it's a great timing, especially for sitcoms. I think that's just really the golden rule. Big Bang Theory. There's so many shows that just comedies, 30 minutes, laugh track or not. The storyline for this one is a dad finds out that parenting is much harder than it's supposed to be because his wife starts working. So they kind of switch roles. He stays at home, deals with the kids and all the other stuff, and then she takes off and goes to work, and you're watching that dynamic. It reminds me of a show we've done a review on. I can't remember what it is, but it was with the Waynes, and one of them was a talk show podcast type of person, and you're watching the conversation of kind of old school and new school or doing something different. And so it's cool in that sense. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I didn't like about this, what I liked about it. I'm going to go ahead and rate it, and you can do so too in the comments. You can also hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more here at the Critics Collective. We love to have you join our collective family. Now, with that being said, the lows. The laugh track. Sometimes the laugh track on a sitcom is great. There's times where I wish there was a laugh track on certain shows or something to go, ooh, ah, in the back to enhance whatever your thought process is at the moment. This one I feel does it too much, and it's a little annoying. It is. Other than that, that's really the only thing I would say about this. It's unfortunate we don't get long running sitcoms anymore necessarily. Whether sitcoms or shows in general, like Supernatural going, I think 15 seasons, like you don't see that happening enough. But for this, that's really the only thing I would say is a laugh track. The other stuff I enjoyed about it is the cast. I did like the cast. The cast is people you're going to see and you're going to be like, I know them and I love it. They're going to at some point introduce other characters, not going to spoil anything, but you're going to see that and they're going to be a great cherry on the top for whatever they're doing already. The other thing, much like The Neighborhood, which is on the CBS show, it has the guy who plays, I think, Smith or something on New Girls, and it has Cedric the Entertainer. They ended that show. I think that canceled after a really good run, especially with today's time. That show was tough to watch the first 2 seasons. Check out the review for that, but they eventually get it going. This one, they started figuring it out. The timing of the jokes and just kind of what they were doing, and it worked and it got better. So for that, again, and just to make it its own thing, Matt has had I feel like a really good job, has done a really good job, or his agents or someone, to find shows that work for him after leaving Friends. I can't say the same for everyone else because and I'm not leading it up to say something negative, but Jennifer Aniston, she's probably been on shows, but most recently we've done the review on The Morning Show, and I love that. You have, man, I can't think of his name right now, but he played Chandler. I can't think of his name right now. He just passed. He did The Odd Couple. He did Get On. And those are kind of like lukewarm. It really didn't, do much. And then Joey had a show called Joey. It was same thing as kind of like Odd Couple, didn't really do much. I think the timing of where that came out just kind of hurt that one. But he also did Episodes, which is on Showtime. I'll do a review for that. And that, I'm not going to spoil anything. We'll talk about that. But Joey, I feel like, has found his groove on certain shows. So with that being said, the only thing left to do is rate it. So we rate here from a 0 to a 5, with 5 being excellent, 0 being horrible, and a little bit in between. If you've seen this show, what is the rating that you would give it? Put in the comments. Did you see Joey? Should I check out Joey. I remember watching it kind of when Friends, like that kind of spinoff thing, and I didn't mess with that. And I think there was a movie where he had a monkey and they played baseball. I can't remember. Or is there any other shows from cast members of Friends that I should check out? I can't remember all the top of my head what Ross has done recently. I believe it was Goosebumps, but I believe that was canceled as well. And the timing of that, Goosebumps did not come out at the right time for Halloween, at least if I can remember correctly. But the rating I would give this, I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3. There's some stuff that is missing to be 4, and with sitcoms, I would hate to say 4, and then you're like, man, it must be amazing, it must be the best thing, it must be like season 2 of Pitt. It must be, maybe season 1 of Fallout. Obviously, those different genres, but I honestly believe or think that I think you're gonna enjoy this in general. So I would recommend. It's a 3, but it's a solid 3. I think you're gonna enjoy the 4 seasons, 30 minutes each episode, and yeah, could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to be here with me. Until next time.